Hello everyone and welcome to another Spirit Animal episode here in Yogi Weight. My name is Leona Lilly and I would love to introduce you to the spirit animal for today, which is maybe not everybody's darling, but the skills are very fascinating. So I want to train with you together the bat. And bats can see through their ears. So they are working with the ultrasonic waves. And in this flow for today, we want to focus on the pineal gland, or maybe you know the third eye chakra. So we focus on this, and you only need some comfortable clothes, a yoga mat, and maybe a meditation pillow or a blanket which you can roll for putting it under you while you are sitting, so you have more stability and maybe also a little bit more comfort. And if you like this channel here, please like and subscribe. There are also the links to Instagram and TikTok in the description down below. And you can also share in the comments which spirit animal you like next. So I would say let's get ready to roll out your mat and enjoy some movement. So let's start facing the short side of the mat. Just take your tool for support and take seat. Maybe you choose the Japanese seat or the cross-legged seat. Make sure that you feel comfortable here. And as always, take your time to arrive here. Take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Really good. Just keep focusing on your breath and start to feel inside of yourself what's going on, how you're feeling today. Everything is fine, everything is welcome. Just try to accept everything and allow yourself to arrive here in this moment. And we want to support the mindfulness part here and do a little practice which supports you to arrive here more in this moment, to get in connection with your inner intuition. And I would invite you to open your eyes if you had them closed and notice 3 things that you can see. Just try to observe them very soft and very clear at the same time. And try to view them in another perspective maybe. And if you're ready, then feel free to close your eyes again and notice 3 things that you can hear. Maybe you can hear your neighbors or your pet if you have one. Or maybe it's just the wind or something else. Try to locate the noise with your ears. And listen carefully. And when you're ready, then start to notice 3 things which you can smell. Maybe you have some plants in your apartment or house, or something else, doesn't matter. Try to notice and try to feel. Just take your time here. And now I would invite you to notice 3 things that you can feel. Maybe you feel the mat under your legs and feet, or your pillow or blanket, your clothes. Or maybe you can feel something inside you, a feeling, emotion. Try to visualize them very clearly. And now, with the next breathe in, open your arms through the side, open your chest. And breathe out, twist to the right side, left arm goes on the right knee and the right hand goes on the floor behind you. Breathe in again, open your arms, open your chest. And breathe out, switch to the left side, right hand on the left knee and the left hand behind you. Once again, breathe in, open your chest. Breathe out, twist to the right side. Try to keep your spine straight here. Breathe in, open, back again. And breathe out, twist to the left side. Always stay here stable. And keep your spine long. Breathe in, open your chest. And breathe out, round your back. Try to push your shoulders behind you. Breathe in, open again. And breathe out, just remove your supporting tool. And just come with your arms on the floor. And we're going in the dolphin. So tuck your toes under and push you up with your feet and straighten your legs. Breathe in here and breathe out, come onto your knees. Breathe in, stretch your legs, come back, stretch your back here. And breathe out, come onto your knees. Try to keep your back straight and long. Breathe in, stretch your legs again. And breathe out, come back. So from here, let's meet into yogi squat. Come onto your feet. Open your feet that the toes are like 45 degrees, showing to the outside. And try to find a stable position. Open your hips, keep your back long. And now put your hands in front of your heart and push with your elbows, your knees to the outside. Feel this hip opener. Keep your back long and straight. Keep your neck long and straight. And try to focus on yourself. Breathe deeply. Really good. Just 2 more breaths in this mindful asana. breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Now put your hands to the floor and straighten your legs and come into a forward fold position. Just keep your feet more together and hang around here a little bit. Just try to soften your upper body. And with the next breathe in, come into flat back. And breathe out, back into forward fold. With the next breathe in, reach your hands up into the sky, stretch your whole body. And breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Breathe in, stretch your body. And breathe out, take a step back with your right foot. Your right foot is going to 45 degrees. Point your fingers and come into pyramid pose, forward fold. Maybe you micro bend your left knee or keep them straight. Just try to focus on the stretching effect in your left leg, on the back side of your left leg. And try to sink with your upper body deeper and deeper in this asana. Breathe deeply. 2 more breaths here. And now open your hands and face your long side of the mat. Try to keep your feet parallel and breathe in, come into flat back position. Breathe out, come into forward fold. Just feel this intense stretch for your legs and try to stay mindful here. Really good. Just 1 or 2 more breaths here. And with the next breathe in, point your right foot to the short side on the right side of the mat. And your left foot is going 45 degrees. And breathe in, point your fingers, come in standing position, stretch your upper body. And breathe out, forward fold over your right leg. Maybe you keep your right leg micro bent. Or you just go straight, feel the intense stretch. Really good. You can still point your fingers or put your hands on the floor if you want to go more intense. And just 2 more breaths here. Really good. With the next out breath, put your hands on the floor and step your right foot back into high plank position. Maybe you want to put your knees down, or maybe you want to stay here for a few seconds. Be strong in your stomach, engage your glutes, and make sure that your hands are directly under your shoulders. With the next out breath, come onto the floor, your way down with your knees or your feet. Breathe in, roll your shoulders back, keep your elbows straight on your upper body, come into cobra position, breathe out. Forehead goes onto the floor. And with the next out breath, come into child's pose. And from here, in your first downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. Really good. Five breaths here. So Keep your neck long, your back long. Try to push your heels on the floor. Maybe you want to add some movements here. And from here, put your knees on the floor and come into the extended puppy pose. So wander with your hands on front of the mat. And now let your upper body sink on the floor, like he's melting naturally. And maybe you want to put your chin on the floor or your forehead. It is a little bit more intense with your chin. So make sure that you choose your right position and feel the stretch in your shoulders. Feel this heart opener. And try to breathe deeply here. Relax your hands, your wrists. Untuck your toes. And try to sink deeper and deeper in this asana. Really good. And slowly, slowly go back with your arms and come back into the tabletop position. Let's neutralize our spine. So we meet into the angry cat. Round your back here, push your shoulders through. Maybe you want to add some movement here. Left and right. Or do some waves here. It's totally up to you. Make sure that you neutralize your spine, that you do some movements that feels good for you. And from here, let's meet facing the long side of the mat. And stretch now your left leg. And from here, put your right leg over your left leg. And if you want to go more intense, then you can put your leg like this and put your right arm into 90 degrees and go with your left arm under your right arm and wrap your arm over your right arm. Maybe the palms touch, maybe you grab your arm, your wrist, and with the next breathe in, just lift your elbows up and breathe out. Stay here in this shoulder stretch. It's called also the seated eagle position. The eagle is similar with the bat. It's got a great intuition, a totally strong focus. So try to focus on yourself, on the parts in your body which opens up here. Really good. 2 more breaths here. And try to stay with your elbows lifted and not sink down. And with the next out breath, open slowly your arms and make a short twist to the right side and then to the left side before we switch sides here. So stretch your right leg and put your left leg over your right. And if you want to go more intense, then feel free to do this and put your left arm into 90 degrees and wrap your right arm under your left arm, and maybe your palms touch, or you can touch your wrist or arm with your right hand. And with the next breath in, lift your elbows up. Breathe out here. And try to focus. Try to be mindful. And invite some stillness and mindfulness here. Last 2 breaths. And with the next out breath, open your arms. Turn your body to the left side. Take a short twist to the right side. And open your legs and come again into a seated position. Maybe you take your tool again. And try to check in again. Feel inside of your body. Maybe something changed, maybe there were also parts which are the same. And take a short check-in into your emotional state. What are you feeling now? Which feeling you want to save and transport it into the rest of your day? And with the next breathe in, reach your hands again up into the sky. And breathe out, palms touch. Put your hands in front of your eyes for a mindfulness state. Put your hands in front of your mouth for clear words. And now put your hands in front of your heart for the right feelings. Thank you very much for joining today. I hope we see us next week, and I wish you a very good day, and bye bye.